There is a reason this message is reaching you right now, and it is not coincidence, it is not random, and it is not luck. There are certain people in this world who are never meant to chase money the way everyone else does. While others run stress hustle and exhaust themselves trying to survive, there is another group quietly walking a different path. These are the chosen ones. Money does not run from them. Money moves toward them. And the reason has nothing to do with privilege background or shortcuts. It has everything to do with alignment. From the outside, their lives may not always look flashy at first. In fact, many chosen ones go through long seasons of delay, confusion, and pressure. But beneath the surface, something powerful is being built. An identity, a frequency, a way of moving through the world that causes opportunities to respond. Most people are taught that wealth is something you must chase, hunt down, and fight for. They are told that if they slow down, they will fall behind, and if they stop pushing, they will be left with nothing. But that belief is exactly what keeps them stuck. Because chasing money creates desperation, and desperation is the fastest way to repel abundance. Chosen ones understand something most people never realize. Money is not impressed by force. It is attracted to certainty. It flows toward those who carry inner stability, clarity, and confidence even when their bank account does not yet reflect it. This is why some people seem to struggle endlessly while others appear to receive favor without effort. It is not that chosen ones do nothing. It is that they move differently. They do not operate from panic. They do not make decisions from fear. They do not define themselves by lack. Instead, they carry themselves as if provision is inevitable. And that mindset alone changes everything. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how the most desperate people rarely receive help, while those who appear calm under pressure always seem to attract support? That is not accidental. The universe responds to energy before it responds to action. When you move through life as if you are already supported, doors open. When you move as if you are starving, everything closes. Chosen ones are not arrogant, but they are assured. They do not beg life to give them what they already know belongs to them. They understand that wealth is not just physical currency, it is energy. And energy always moves toward balance and strength. This is why the chosen one's journey often begins with an identity shift, not a financial one. Before money ever changes, the way they see themselves changes. They stop seeing themselves as someone trying to get ahead and start seeing themselves as someone preparing to receive what is already assigned to them. That shift alone separates them from the majority. While others ask, "How do I make more money?" chosen ones ask, "Who do I need to become to carry more?" And that question unlocks a completely different path. A path where money becomes a byproduct, not the goal. A path where opportunities recognize you before you recognize them. If you look back at your life, you may already see the signs. Moments where help appeared unexpectedly. Situations where things worked out in ways logic cannot fully explain. Times when you were protected, redirected, or delayed, only to later realize that delay saved you. Those are not random events. Those are markers of alignment. Markers that you are not meant to live in constant struggle. But here's the truth most people do not want to hear. Being chosen does not mean things come fast. It means they come right. Chosen ones are often held back, not because they are unworthy, but because they are being prepared. Rushed wealth destroys unprepared minds. Sudden money breaks identities that are still rooted in lack. So instead of giving you abundance too early, life reshapes you first. It removes desperation, it builds patience, it sharpens discernment. And while this process feels frustrating, it is actually protection. Because when wealth finally arrives, it must stay. This message is not here to hype you. It is here to wake you up. If you are listening to this and something inside you feels calm, grounded, and deeply familiar, that is your confirmation. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are aligning. And alignment always comes before overflow. So before we go any further, understand this clearly. If this message reached you at the exact moment you needed clarity, it is because you are stepping into a season where chasing ends and attracting begins. If this resonates with you, type 111 in the comments as a signal that you are ready to move differently, think differently, and receive differently. And make sure you are subscribed, because what comes next will show you exactly how chosen ones shift from struggle into steady, unstoppable flow. Now that you understand why chosen ones are never meant to chase money, it is time to go deeper, because the difference between those who struggle financially and those who attract abundance effortlessly is not effort. It is identity and energy. Chosen ones live from a completely different internal operating system. While most people wake up thinking about what they lack, chosen ones wake up anchored in who they are. They do not measure their worth by numbers in a bank account or approval from the outside world. Their confidence is internal, quiet, and unshakable. This is what makes them natural wealth magnets. Energy always speaks before words do. Long before you open your mouth, the world can feel whether you are operating from fear or certainty, from scarcity or abundance. Chosen ones radiate a calm authority that cannot be faked, even when they are still building, still learning, still waiting. There is something about their presence that says, "I am not desperate." And that single signal changes how people respond to them. Opportunities are drawn to certainty. People trust stability. Money respects confidence. This is why two people can have the same skills, the same education, and the same background, yet one struggles while the other rises. The difference is not effort. It is energy. Chosen ones understand that desperation repels. When you move through life needing money to prove your worth, money senses that weakness and stays away. But when you move through life knowing your worth, money naturally follows. This is why chosen ones never beg for opportunities. They position themselves, they prepare themselves, they align themselves, and then they allow life to respond. Their calm is not laziness, it is control. Their patience is not delay, it is precision. While others rush into decisions out of fear of missing out, chosen ones wait until the timing feels right. And when they move once, and they move well. This is also why chosen ones often seem mysterious to others. People cannot quite explain why they are drawn to them. They may not always be the loudest voice in the room, but when they speak, others listen. They may not always advertise themselves aggressively, but somehow they are always remembered. That is energy at work. Chosen ones also understand that value is not something you claim, it is something you embody. They do not run around announcing their greatness. They quietly become so grounded, so skilled, so insightful that the world begins to seek them out. Wealth always flows toward value. Always. And value is not just about talent. It is about reliability, clarity, wisdom, and the ability to elevate others. When someone interacts with a chosen one, they leave feeling stronger, clearer, or more inspired. That is why doors open for them. Society rewards those who make life better, easier, or more meaningful for others. Chosen ones instinctively live this way. They invest in their growth when no one is watching. They sharpen their minds. They refine their character. They deepen their understanding. While others chase trends, chosen ones master substance. While others look for shortcuts, chosen ones build foundations, and foundations attract wealth that lasts. Another reason chosen ones become natural wealth magnets is because they are not driven by empty ambition. Ambition alone is hungry. It never rests. It is rooted in comparison and insecurity. Purpose, however, is grounded. Purpose gives direction without desperation. Chosen ones are purpose-driven, not approval-driven. They know what they are here to do, even if they cannot yet see the full picture. And when you walk in, purpose, resources are released to you. This is a universal law. Support shows up when your path is aligned. People appear at the right time. Information finds you when you need it. Ideas drop into your awareness effortlessly. This is not magic. This is alignment. Purpose carries a frequency that attracts what it needs to fulfill itself. This is why chosen ones often experience what others call luck. But it is not luck. It is coherence. Their inner world and outer direction are aligned. And alignment removes resistance. Most people block wealth without realizing it because they want money more than they want alignment. They want results without preparation. They want overflow without responsibility. Chosen ones are different. They understand that money amplifies who you already are. If you are unstable, money will magnify chaos. If you are grounded, money will magnify impact. That is why their journey often includes seasons of isolation, discipline, and inner work. Life slows them down, not to punish them, but to prepare them. Because once wealth arrives, there is no room for internal confusion. Chosen ones learn this early. They stop chasing validation. They stop competing with others. They stop explaining themselves to people who do not understand their path. This conservation of energy makes them powerful. Instead of leaking energy through comparison and anxiety, they store it, focus it, and direct it. And focused energy always produces results. This is why chosen ones often experience sudden leaps after long periods of stillness. From the outside, it looks like overnight success. From the inside, it feels like alignment finally meeting opportunity. If you are listening to this and recognizing yourself, understand this clearly. Your calm is not weakness. Your patience is not failure. Your refusal to chase is not laziness. It is a sign that you are wired differently. You are being trained to attract, not to beg, to lead, not to scramble, to receive, not to exhaust yourself. This part of your journey is about fully stepping into the identity of someone who does not need to prove anything to anyone. Because the moment you stop trying to convince the world of your worth, the world begins to reflect it back to you. And as we move forward, you will begin to see exactly how chosen ones use this identity to create unstoppable momentum, multiply opportunities, and allow wealth to flow to them without force, without fear, and without chasing. At this stage, it is important to understand something critical, because this is where chosen ones separate permanently from the crowd. Identity and energy create attraction, but laws create consistency. Without understanding the laws that govern wealth, even aligned people can experience delays. Chosen ones do not rely on hope alone. They live by principles. And these principles are not motivational ideas. They are laws just like gravity. Whether you believe in them or not, they are always working. This is why some people seem to rise effortlessly, while others remain stuck repeating the same cycles year after year. The first law chosen ones master is the law of value. Wealth always moves toward value. It never flows away from it. This means money does not chase effort, exhaustion, or busyness. It chases usefulness, mastery, and impact. Chosen ones understand this deeply, which is why they stop asking how to make money and start asking how to increase value. They invest in becoming rare. They sharpen skills the world actually needs. They develop insight, clarity, and problem-solving ability. While others waste years chasing trends, chosen ones quietly build expertise. And when value becomes undeniable, money has no choice but to follow. This is why people with deep skill and wisdom often receive opportunities without asking. Their value speaks for them. The second law chosen ones understand is the law of alignment. You cannot attract what contradicts who you are. If your inner world is chaotic, unstable, and fearful, abundance will feel unsafe around you. Chosen ones do the inner work first. They regulate their emotions. They heal scarcity thinking. They discipline their thoughts. Alignment is not about pretending everything is fine. It is about bringing your beliefs, actions, and direction into harmony. When alignment happens, resistance disappears. Things stop feeling forced. Opportunities stop feeling heavy. Life begins to cooperate instead of push back. This is why chosen ones often experience flow. Not because life is easy, but because they are internally organized. The third law is patience with precision. Most people misunderstand patience. They think patience means waiting without movement. Chosen ones know better. Their patience is active. While others rush and burn themselves out, chosen ones prepare. They study. They refine. They train. They observe patterns. They learn timing. They understand that moving too early is just as dangerous as moving too late. So they wait without anxiety. And when the moment arrives, they act decisively. This is why one move from a chosen one often outperforms 10 frantic moves from someone else. Wealth respects timing. It does not trust impatient hands. The fourth law is the law of focus. Energy flows where attention goes. Chosen ones are extremely intentional about what they focus on. They do not obsess over lack. They do not replay failures endlessly. They do not feed fear with constant attention. This does not mean they ignore reality. It means they choose where to place their mental energy. They focus on solutions, not problems. They focus on growth, not comparison. They focus on direction, not distraction. Because of this, their energy compounds instead of leaking. And compounded energy produces momentum. Momentum attracts opportunity. The fifth law chosen ones live by is the law of giving and circulation. Money is not meant to be hoarded in fear. It is meant to move. Just like water, when money stagnates, it loses vitality. Chosen ones understand this, and they do not cling to resources with panic. They give wisely. They invest intentionally. They circulate money with purpose. And because they trust, flow increases. This does not mean reckless spending. It means energetic trust. When you give from alignment instead of guilt or pressure, the universe responds with multiplication. Chosen ones experience this repeatedly. They release something and receive more later, often from an unexpected source. The sixth law is the law of relationships. Wealth does not travel alone. It travels through people. Every opportunity, every deal, every breakthrough comes through human connection. Chosen ones never reduce people to transactions. They build genuine relationships. They listen. They show respect. They add value without immediately asking for something in return. This creates trust, and trust is more valuable than money. Over time, those relationships become bridges that carry wealth, information, and opportunity directly to them. One authentic connection can change an entire life. Chosen ones know this, so they invest in people, not just profit. The seventh law is perception. What you see determines what you can access. Where most people see obstacles, chosen ones see openings. Where others see loss, chosen ones see redirection. This does not mean they deny pain. It means they extract meaning from it. They ask, better questions. Instead of asking why something happened to them, they ask how this can be used for them. This perspective allows them to convert setbacks into strategies. Problems become products. Challenges become lessons. Pain becomes purpose, and wealth always flows to those who solve problems. This is why chosen ones often create income from places others overlook. The eighth law is attraction over force. Chasing wealth places it above you. Attracting wealth places you above it. Chosen ones never kneel to money. They do not worship it. They do not fear it. They respect it. They focus on becoming the kind of person wealth feels safe around. They cultivate confidence without arrogance, stability without rigidity, ambition without desperation. And because their inner state is attractive, opportunities seek them out. They receive calls instead of making endless requests. They are invited instead of ignored. Doors open instead of resisting. This is not luck. This is energetic authority. The ninth and final law is mastery over money. Chosen ones understand that money is a servant, not a master. They never let it define their identity or control their peace. They use it as a tool to expand impact, freedom, and purpose. Because they do not cling to it emotionally, it stays with them. Money avoids those who worship it and stays loyal to those who manage it wisely. Chosen ones enjoy wealth without being enslaved by it. They understand that true abundance includes peace, clarity, health, and meaning. And because their priorities are aligned, wealth continues to flow. When you combine all of these laws, something powerful happens. Struggle turns into stability. Confusion turns into clarity. Effort turns into flow. This is not an overnight transformation. It is a progressive alignment. But once it locks in, nothing can stop it. If you are listening to this and recognizing these patterns in your own life, understand that you are not early or late. You are right on time. These laws are not being revealed to you by accident. They are being activated because you are ready to carry more. And as we move into the next part, you will see exactly why desperation repels wealth, why calm attracts it, and how chosen ones permanently exit survival mode and step into sustained, unstoppable abundance. Now we arrive at a truth that many people avoid because it is uncomfortable, but it is the reason countless individuals remain stuck financially, even though they work hard, pray often, and desire more. Desperation repels wealth, not symbolically, not metaphorically, but energetically and practically. When someone is desperate, their decisions shrink, their perception narrows, their energy leaks. Chosen ones understand this, which is why life trains them to release desperation long before abundance arrives. Desperation is not just a feeling, it is a signal. It tells the world that you do not trust yourself, your timing, or your future, and the world responds accordingly. People hesitate around desperation. Opportunities pull back. Money stays cautious. Think about it. Would you trust your resources to someone who is panicking, rushing, and afraid of losing everything? Of course not. Wealth behaves the same way. It looks for steadiness. It looks for containment. It looks for emotional maturity. This is why two people can be equally talented, equally intelligent, and equally motivated, yet one consistently struggles while the other rises. One is operating from fear. The other is operating from calm authority. Chosen ones are not immune to pressure, but they are trained not to be ruled by it. They feel urgency without panic. They experience desire without obsession. They want growth without desperation. This internal regulation makes them safe carriers of wealth. Most people do the opposite. They chase money because they are afraid of falling behind, afraid of being judged, afraid of being insignificant. That fear leaks into their tone, their body language, their decisions, and their relationships. They underprice themselves. They overpromise. They settle for less. They say yes to the wrong things and no to the right ones. And then they wonder why money never stays. Chosen ones break this cycle by understanding a deeper truth. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are ready to hold. Readiness is calm. Readiness is clarity. Readiness is discipline. When chosen ones feel pressure, they slow down instead of speeding up. They zoom out instead of reacting. They ask better questions. What is this season teaching me? What skill is being built right now? What weakness is being exposed so it can be healed? This perspective transforms pressure into preparation. While others panic, chosen ones refine. While others complain, chosen ones observe. While others chase shortcuts, chosen ones strengthen foundations. This is why their progress may look slow at first, but when it accelerates, it does not stop. Another reason desperation repels wealth is because it hands power away. When you desperately need money, money controls you. It dictates your choices, your boundaries, and your integrity. Chosen ones refuse this dynamic. They do not allow money to sit on the throne of their lives. They place purpose there instead. Money becomes a tool, not a master. And the moment money stops controlling you emotionally, it becomes easier to receive. This may sound paradoxical, but it is one of the highest laws of abundance. The less you need money to validate your worth, the more freely it flows to you. Calm confidence communicates strength. Strength attracts resources. This is why chosen ones are often tested with periods of lack, not to break them, but to detach them, to teach them that their identity is not dependent on external numbers. Once that lesson is learned, fear loses its grip. And when fear leaves, clarity enters. With clarity comes better decisions. With better decisions comes stability. And stability attracts wealth. Chosen ones also understand that desperation clouds discernment. When you are desperate, every opportunity looks good. Every offer feels urgent. Every delay feels like failure. This leads to poor timing and misalignment. Chosen ones train themselves to wait without anxiety. They would rather miss an opportunity than enter the wrong one. They trust that what is meant for them cannot pass them by. This trust keeps them grounded. It protects them from traps disguised as breakthroughs. Many people become wealthy briefly and lose it quickly because desperation drove them into environments they were not prepared to manage. Chosen ones are protected from this because they value sustainability over speed. They would rather build slowly and keep it than rush and lose it. This mindset is rare, which is why true wealth is rare. When chosen ones stop chasing something subtle but powerful happens. The world starts responding differently. Conversations change. People lean in instead of pulling away. Opportunities feel lighter, not forced. There is less resistance. This is not because chosen ones suddenly became lucky. It is because they stopped broadcasting need and started broadcasting readiness. Readiness says, I am stable enough to receive, and wealth listens. If you are listening to this and recognizing patterns in your own life, understand this clearly. Your past desperation was not a failure. It was a lesson, a stage, a training ground. You were learning what does not work so you could embody what does. And if you feel calmer now than you did before, even without external proof, that is progress. Calm is not stagnation. Calm is power under control. Calm is wealth preparing to arrive. As we move into the next part, you will begin to understand how chosen ones step fully into attraction mode, how they stop chasing permanently, and how wealth begins responding to them with consistency, ease, and long-term flow. Now we arrive at the final shift, the moment where everything locks into place. Because this is where chosen ones permanently exit survival mode and step into sustained, unstoppable flow. This is the point most people never reach, not because it is complicated, but because it requires maturity. Chosen ones understand that money is not a master to be obeyed or feared. Money is a servant, a tool, an extension of purpose. And the moment money is placed in its correct position, it begins to behave differently. Most people unknowingly worship money. They organize their lives around it. They sacrifice peace for it. They compromise integrity for it. They allow it to dictate their emotions, their relationships, and their sense of worth. This is why money never stays with them. Wealth does not remain loyal to those who kneel before it. It remains with those who lead it. Chosen ones understand this instinctively. They do not let numbers define them. They do not let income determine their identity. They know who they are with or without money, and that self-definition creates inner authority. Authority attracts resources. When money senses that it will not control you, it feels safe to stay. This is one of the deepest paradoxes of abundance. The less you emotionally depend on money, the more consistently it flows to you. Chosen ones treat money the way a skilled rider treats a powerful horse, with respect, direction, and calm control. They do not cling to it, and they do not fear it. They use it to build, to support, to expand, and to serve a larger mission. Because their priorities are clear, their wealth becomes stable, not explosive and chaotic, but steady and multiplying. This is why chosen ones often end up wealthy in more than one dimension. They have financial resources, yes, but they also have peace, clarity, health, and strong relationships. Their abundance is holistic, and holistic abundance is sustainable. Another reason chosen ones experience long-term flow is because they understand stewardship. They do not ask, "How much can I get?" They ask, "How well can I manage what I receive?" This question alone separates temporary wealth from lasting wealth. Many people receive money before they receive discipline. They receive opportunity before they receive discernment. And the result is loss. Chosen ones are trained in the opposite order. Life builds discipline first. It sharpens judgment. It strengthens character. Then, when money arrives, it is placed in capable hands. This is why chosen ones may feel delayed early in life. But when things begin to move, they move with stability. There is no panic, no chaos, no constant fear of losing everything. They know how to hold abundance without being consumed by it. This inner stability creates outer consistency. Wealth flows where it can be managed. Chosen ones also understand that attraction is not passive. It is intentional embodiment. They do not sit around waiting for miracles. They move with purpose but without desperation. Their actions are aligned, not frantic. Their work is focused, not scattered. They choose quality over noise, direction over distraction. This focused movement sends a powerful signal. It says, "I know where I'm going," and the universe responds to direction. When you stop chasing and start embodying, life begins to cooperate. Calls come instead of cold outreach. Invitations replace applications. Opportunities show up without you searching for them. This does not happen overnight, but once it starts, it compounds. And this is why chosen ones often experience a clear before and after moment. A season where everything felt heavy, followed by a season where things suddenly feel lighter. That shift is not luck. It is alignment meeting readiness. The final truth chosen ones live by is this: wealth is not the goal. Freedom is. Purpose is, impact is, money is simply the vehicle. When money is treated as the destination, it creates anxiety and emptiness. When it is treated as a servant, it creates expansion. Chosen ones never confuse the two. They build lives that money supports, not lives that revolve around money. And because of that, money keeps showing up. If you are listening to this, and something inside you feels settled, grounded, and clear, that is your confirmation. You are no longer meant to chase. You are meant to attract. You are no longer meant to survive. You are meant to steward. You are no longer meant to prove yourself. You are meant to embody who you already are. This entire message was not about getting rich fast. It was about becoming unshakable. Because unshakable people attract unstoppable flow. And now I want to hear from you. If you felt this message align something inside you, if you recognize yourself in the calm, the patience, and the quiet confidence of the chosen ones, type 111 in the comments to mark this shift. Do not overthink it. Just type it as a declaration that you are done chasing and ready to receive. And tell me in the comments which part of this message spoke to you the most, because your words help activate others who are on the same path. If you are ready to continue this journey, make sure you are subscribed, because what comes next will go even deeper into how chosen ones build lasting wealth, protect their energy, and live in constant alignment. This is not the end. This is the beginning of steady, sovereign, unstoppable flow.